Big Boss Jock, day 17 of the protest. Out here in front of the F.B.I. field office, Redding, California. El Poderoso, 750 kilohertz AM en el radio. Soy yo, el gran jefe de los choques del discos. Radio Rebelde. This will be the Esa, je ne sais pas, sería la última transmisión. Ashwartui, día 17 del protesta. Tengo el ritmo, not no sunshine. Well, when she went away, it didn't make me smile. Well, I wasn't tortured anymore that day. That's the way it is when them women fornicate. Go ahead, they can stay away. Not only when they menstruate. A whole month long. Go ahead, go fornicate. That's the way inside the Yankee Empire. And leading the way around the world. Because the world's population emulates Yankee. The reason why? Sam's Wood, big screen, programming the people. They go into that room, it's called a theater, mesmerized as they watch the screen, thinking of which idol they're going to be worshiping. Go out and copy their style, their way. That's what's happening around the world. They choose to emulate Yankee. The frolicking fornicators. The ones working for a tranny society. Every person being a transgender. Transgenders suffer from mental disorders. Yankee, to solve the problem, retrofitted all of the restrooms in the Yankee Place because of 0.25% of the population, their mental disorder. Instead of identifying the problem, dissociative identity disorder, getting those people some help so they don't have to be embarrassed and go into a different room that doesn't match their identity. Get some help. No. Young Sam didn't want to talk about the problem. No need to find a solution. They did. They covered it all over. Retrofit the bathrooms. And that's what they call them inside the Yankee territory. They go into the bathhouse, they rub-a-dub up with each other. Take a bath in there. When it's a toilet room, it's a restroom. They relieve themselves in there. They refer to it as a bathroom. In the public places where there is no bath in there, there's no shower, they aren't going to bathe. They go into the bathhouse. Check it out. They have their kids. Bah, bah. That's them Yankees. They don't have children. They don't care for their child. They have a kid. And them kids, the Billy Goats. We know George Jr. reads. He read the silly, funny Billy Goat. Right in front of the whole world. It showed he had no idea what happened that day. It was supposed to be used as an alibi. George Jr., he would have been better off at the Oval Office and showing us his surprised look. I mean, he was on TV live reading the silly Billy Goat, showing us all he does really read. He only doesn't do art. He does pick up a book every so often. I heard he's painting pictures. That was after post-presidency. Yeah. Maybe he was painting then too. When he's flaming, he's known as Wally. Yeah, he's a queer, transgender. Why do you think him and Michael? He enjoys Michael's penis. Michael, also known as Michelle. Don't you notice Michael rubs his penis on the back of George and he looks all warm and fuzzy. Cozy. He needs some more of that from Michael. Brings a smile to his face, more gleam in his eyes. He can barely handle it. Well, come on, take the picture. They need to go to a dark corner. That's their way. Bunch of queers. That's that Yankee leadership. Trannies. Take any of your government officials. Make them the unwitting subject. Pull off the op. This is what you do, Reds Rebels. I'm just saying hypothetically. And this is what you would see. CIA, they do this often. They administer LSD, concoctions of. That's how MK Ultra functions, to the unwitting subject. People who are in the program, MK Ultra program, women, men, 90% of them call them by their middle name. If it's not by their middle name, get the information beforehand and find out what is their nickname. Give them some LSD on the rim of their glass, maybe right there in the eyes. Oh, give them a sugar cube. They're into that. Oh, they took 2. Oh, they're really flying. After about 40 minutes, walk up to the table, to any one of your government leaders. Tap them, do a nice back slap, nothing too hard, on the left hand shoulder blade on the inside. At the same time, call them by their middle name and look at them in the eyes. Keep the conversation going as if you're not confused and they might be a little, but keep using their middle name and watch what happens. Watch them flame. Bunch of queers, trannies, the whole government. The intelligence agencies, same way. That's why they can't tell the secrets. They're a bunch of trannies. Whole Yankee government. Dissociative identity disorder sufferers. Why do you think Kucinich went up in the plane? He was going to make sure we all got health care. He was never going to sign away unless we all got health care. Went up on the plane, landed, he signed. What'd they show him in the pictures? The ones they had, the stills. Him engaging in homosexual sex. Which family member? What was he doing that was immoral? He decided to sign. Him too. What's he? He's from Arizona. Yeah, I know. Representative. And they're all familiar with me. Oh, they all are. Air Force One. They took me back to Iquitos, Peru, aboard Air Force One. George Jr. was aboard. You people thinking the podium, the one at the podium's running the show? Miami to Philly, June 14, the same time, same trip that I was sodomized by the FBI inside this field office. I hijacked. I'm so furious. People can't make statements like this. And the public doesn't care. And another day I'm out here. I hijacked a plane from Miami to Philly. And had the bearer bonds, inside the case. That's me, the courier. STEM receiver 0067. I was a bit disgruntled about taking, at that time, $8.5 million, nearly $9 million worth of bearer bonds, my retirement money from a bank heist I carried out. But I was never aware. And when I put those bearer bonds in the Caymans, I was in Shasta County custody. It was right before they sodomized me and hospitalized me. They sent me to the Caymans, took off the jail clothes, put on a suit. Diane Hawkins, CIA, one of the sub-directors from 2000 2005. There's 11 or 12, I don't know, maybe 13 sub-directors and the main director. They couldn't call it the director and they have directives and directors. They enjoy doing this in the agency. It says right there, the truth will set you free. What you didn't see is the underside of their secret ring. And it says, sucker, you'll never know the truth. You'll always remain a slave. Ha ha ha. That's their way. And they have those little lines everywhere. They have their handshake, their 2-finger on the wrist handshake. And it's all for real. It's going on, been going on. They're getting ready to tank this place. Something I need to mention to you, African American community. When Barry hoists the flag that they're going to choose for you, and I say they, DIA, chooses for you at Sacramento, and you, the African American community, feel exclusive, and also have chosen to exclude everyone other than the ones chosen for you to include into your group, which are immigrants. Think about it. Immigrants come from another place. They immigrated. They're going to immigrate you away because you're going to choose, African American community, to be exclusive. You feel, because you've been duped by Barry, that Donald, who came along playing the part of an 8th grade level intellect, is running the country. Saw him act. Barry, because he said he was successful over and over again, means he is? No, it isn't. And because his successes are termed in a way that they aren't disputed, 20 million people got health insurance. Can they say that 20 million more people got better health care? Soon after that flag is hoisted in Sacramento, what the plan is, African American community, is corral you. You will all be chosen, you all will have chosen to remain exclusive in your exclusive group, and there'll be something used called the Roundup. Yankee Sam has a killing machine. It's named Green. Green is going to be put into action. Your skirmish will be quelled. You people will be forced into exile. They already have it on the books. Terrorists can lose their citizenship. You all will. You'll be forced, and where many of you are going to try to run to is Cuba. Cuba won't allow you unless Raul's on the deal. I'm not accusing him. I'm just saying. And if any of you have doubts, I watch The View quite often. Whoopi doing the beard symbol for Fidel. Raul, they allowed Barry to go there. Barry went there on false pretext. He didn't go there saying that he was going to be the conqueror. He accepted the invitation. Cuba gave them, Yankee America, the invitation. Open arms, allowed them to come on in. Or let's say an extended hand, willing to shake the hand of that man, the acting emperor. Barry went in there swinging. The global war on terror is Yankee Sam's war for global domination. That planned attack in Belgium, right on time, with Barry and Michael's arrival. Barry was able to make his mark on Cuba with the Cuban people because half of the Cuban population is of Afro descent. African descent, known as the Afro population. Michael with the gown, black with orange. They were getting off the plane. I mean, it shows they came a long way. Former slaves, descendants of. And look, controlling the world, right there in power. The African descended people around the world admired Barry with Michael. If they knew that Michelle was Michael, do you think they would have admired those two so much? I don't feel it would have been that way. This is all a hoax. And I want you to know, African American community, Reds rebels over here, 13 colonies, you are treated equal in our eyes. And not only that, I'll say we care about you. You're included. And I'm not only reaching out to you, I'm saying this I am a Caucasian. Officially, if you look at me, you'll label me a Caucasian. I'm inviting every group to join the Red Rebel forces. Over here, we aren't exclusive. Yes, we are. We're exclusive to the people who choose to place their faith in our one only God, Father in heaven, Allah. We all get along. That's what we have in common. And we go all out, 100% for our God. That's what we're out there fighting for. That's where He's placed our faith, in our God. That's why we don't need law books that are so full of pages. We use logic. Would our God want us behaving in this manner? If we live a morally correct life, use logic that coincides with our idea of paradise, that's how we live our lives, it's more than nice. We would make our own paradise. Instead, the vast majority of the people practice low moral values promoted by Yankee Sam, the MK Ultra program. This is what keeps the people enslaved. Big Boss Jock, day 17 of the protest. Hey, I'm off. I've been all day at the office, F.B.I. Yeah, this is where I work. Yeah, I need to walk home. You'd think I'd earn more. I don't get any pay. They're learning I'm a slave. Big Boss Jock, day 17 of the protest. Signing off. Mais M50. El Poderoso. 750 kilohertz. AM en el radio. Soy yo, el gran jefe de los jockeys del discos. Radio Rebelde, día 17 del protesta. Yeah, terminó. Ahora es la caminata hasta mi jato. Está por el otro lado del pueblo, cruzando el puente. Je vais empezaré right now. I'm on my way. Radio Rebelde, firmando fuera.